You know, when Byron Thompson was a student at St. Benedict's College, he was already building his credentials to become a Kansas monk recipient. And interestingly enough, in his final year, senior year, he was editor-in-chief of the Rambler, the campus paper. And he wrote his farewell editorial about leaders for tomorrow. And in that editorial, he mentioned two things of note. He said, you know, for genuine leadership, you're going to need moral integrity and religious maturity. And I think that we know that he did not forget his own advice.
I'd say he's got a soft heart. He's a very generous man in so many different ways.
And I think that empathy comes from, you know, he is completely self-made in that regards.
You know, these things that Byron acquired over time with, you know, mom and dad being a team, those things that you own, let's say, they made it clear to us those things aren't too important. What's most important is what we had was our family.
He's helped many, many people in their work lives, in their social lives, in their private lives. And he does it because he wants to. He doesn't feel like he has to do the things that he does. And yet he just makes people feel good.
But there was a guy that grew up down the street. His dad died. And we found out at a later time that my dad stepped in and helped him with his education. So, and that story was more than once, more than twice.
Well, he's a great leader. He makes you want to do well to please him.
And he believes in Catholic education. I think he's probably a very good example of a Catholic person who believes in his family and believes in principles.
I think one of the most fascinating things that he's done is that he was a major donor to the Farrell Academic Center, and he didn't want his name on a wing. He wanted to honor his good friend Tom Honig, and we now have the Honig wing in the Farrell Academic Center because of Byron's ultimate humility in wanting us to celebrate the success of Tom Honig and not celebrate Byron Thompson. What a guy, unbelievable.
And as I mentioned, his enthusiasm is contagious. And I don't know of anyone that is any better example of someone that values his faith, his family, and his friends.
And I thought, you know, this is about finish your life well. That's the target. That's what I hope I did. I love you all. Thank you.